Rumpole bears a story about this lawyer who's approaching old age and looking back over his life and recounting his adventures or his misadventures in the British legal system. I found out about Rumpole when I was in the States. I was 19, I had been done for shoplifting, and the lawyer who got me off hired me right afterwards, and he turned me on to Rumpole. Rumpole was one of the things that made me curious about coming to Britain. It was through the Rumpole stories that I heard words that I never heard before, or phrases I never heard before.
The hillside dew-pearled, the larks on the wing, the snails on the thorn, God's in his heaven. With any luck at all, there's a little crime going on somewhere in the world.
The thing is, 19 years old, living in southwest Georgia, I found myself trying to imitate Rumpole, which, you know, didn't go over all that well in the hood.
Yes, Hilda?
Some of the thoughts Rumpole would have aloud about marriage and about his relationship with Hilda, his wife, who he referred to as she who must be obeyed.
She who must be obeyed.
There was a scene in Rumpole and the Man of God where his best friend George Frobisher brought his new girlfriend over to have dinner with Rumpole and Hilda. And the girlfriend keeps complimenting Hilda on the wonderful glasses that they're drinking out of.
Lovely.
When I first saw this, you know, years ago, I didn't know why Hilda was offended. But now, since I've been here for a while, I know that the compliments, no matter what their intentions were, they felt like an insult. And that is uniquely British behavior.
It is customary, isn't it, at this stage, to leave the gentleman alone?
Oh, you mean you'd like a hand with the washing up? Of course.
I'm going to try to tell you what Minder's about. It appears to be this guy who is the bodyguard of an East End, not quite gangster, but a real shady cat. When I first sat down to watch it, I thought, okay, I ain't been in the country long. I learned something about British culture watching this. There's this thing called Cockney slang, which is real peculiar to me. Even now, I've been here 9 years and it's still peculiar to me. Just, you know, where's Joe? He went up the apple and pears. What? Apple and pear? Stairs. Why can't you just say fucking stairs?
He stuffs an individual fruit pie into his north and south. That's not on, is it?
One of the things that was frustrating about Minder for me was I kept thinking of, you know, Terry dealing with Arthur, and I just kept thinking, well, just tell him no and walk off.
Me? Sleeping there? Leave it out.
Just say no and just walk away, and he would never do that.
You must be the Good Samaritan who's volunteered to keep a watchful eye on this chap.
Well, no, actually. No, it's me.
Minder was quite a little dude. I mean, he wasn't no big cat, you know. When he deals with rough guys, he could just grab somebody by the lapels and throw them up against the wall and go, tell me what I want to know. And they go, okay. And I was like, but Minder's smaller than him. Rumpole and Minder and Rumpole. Two lovable, possibly just likable losers.